Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know, and you can tell by this box, we're unboxing something. This is Orchid Fox PolyGel Nail Kit. It's polygel. I don't know what this E is for, but I haven't actually looked in here yet. I got this on Amazon, so there will be a link below. And if you can tell, I don't have any nails at all. They are a mess, but we're doing this hand today and this hand later. Let's see what's in here. When we open the box, this is what we see. I can see toe separators, won't be using those. A buffer, washable, disinfectable, 100-180. I'll use that. We have some rhinestones for decorating. Looks like there are some AB and some clear. Fan of that. I like that it comes with an assortment of sizes. We might use them. We have a kit of supplies here. Looks like cuticle scissors, clippers, a pusher, a cuticle fork, and whatever this scrapey tool is. I don't know. I don't think we're going to use any of these today because I already have all of these open, so why open this? We have one of these little lamps. How cute. It does say Orchid Fox on it. It's not the kind with holes, but it does have feet, and it's like you push down on it and it clicks it. Not going to use this either because I have a big lamp, and we already know how these work. Charger for the lamp, charger, power cord. Gotta bring your own block. Looks like we have some pointed tweezers. I already have this opened in my box as well, so I'm gonna save these. Ooh, another one of these files. I actually really like the files that come with these kits. They're thin and all, but the texture is just right for me. I wish they were a little bit firmer, but they're okay. I make these last a long time. Looks like we've got some striping tape as well, a silver and a gold. That'll definitely be handy. I don't know if we're gonna use it today because I don't know what our decorations are gonna look like, but I'm gonna set this to the side. We've got a card with their contact details, their Instagram, their Facebook, Orchid Fox, holler at me if you wanna work together. We've got some stickers, they're butterflies and roses. How cute. I'm guessing they're cream colored. Looks like we've got some lint-free wipes. Definitely handy. We have some instructions. Push your cuticles back, cut off any excess if you want to. Buff, base coat, put some polygel on your dual form. Use your slip solution, place it, cure it, pop it off, shape it, voila, you know, the general. And it looks like there are just some facts and tips here on the back. Pause if you want to read it and if you even can. Alright, so now we're into the belly of the beast. Here are our dual forms. Looks like they are the curved kind. That is not my favorite shape, so I'll be bringing my own dual forms, but I like that it comes with some. Here is our slip solution. I was going to use alcohol because that's generally what I use, but since we're provided some, we'll use it. These two little bottles say nail polish. Top coat and base coat. That makes sense. I was about to say, what is the nail polish? But alright, let's look at the consistencies. That's a pretty thin base coat, but I don't mind that because I don't like a thick base. Just makes your nail bulky. Let's check out the top. It's not significantly thicker. It looks like it's even going to drip. Yeah, okay, so those are pretty thin consistencies. And here are our colors. Oh look, we get a brush. How nice. I always like getting a brush. Spatula on one end, brush on the other. We'll definitely use it. All right, I got us a little lint-free wipe that we're gonna put our swatches on. Let's zoom a little so we can see what we've got going here. So the first one is E01. They don't have actual names or anything. It doesn't look like they have a serial number either, so E01 must be the name. This looks kind of like a silvery sparkle, so let's see if that's actually what it is. Looks like a yes. Let's put a little dab. Don't want to waste too much. I'm liking that already. I don't know if y'all can tell, but to me that looks a little reflective, and I'm a huge fan of reflectives. E02, I bet it's the same, but in gold. Ooh, it's like a copper, actually. I was not expecting that. E03. This one's kind of like a dark champagne purple. They all appear to be reflective. I am very happy about that. E04. Check out that red. That is stunning. I think this box actually came out around Christmas time because I've had it for a little bit. I just hadn't had time. But that would be fantastic for a Christmas set. E05. Maybe this is our gold. Huh, that's actually darker than the first one. Very surprised by that. E06. And it is a green, also a fantastic holiday shade. So let's have a closer look. We've got a clear with sparkles. That might be that's gotta be our gold. I bet it probably looks more gold when it's more spread out. This pinky one, a red one, a brown one, and a green one. They are all incredibly sparkly. I'm gonna put them in the lamp real quick. All right, they've come out of the lamp. Let's try and check the firmness. I gave it 60 seconds. Ugh, I can push that one down. Ooh, that one's real soft. That one's also real soft. That one's harder. Can't hardly push that at all. That one's also pushable. And dang, you didn't even see because my hand was all in the way. So this one's hard. This one's hard. These two are really soft, and these two are semi-hard. Let me give it another 60 seconds and see if that helps. All right, let's see if they're any firmer. That one's a little bit harder to push. That one's still soft. The red is still soft. That one's a little bit harder to push. So how are we gonna get these to harden? That could potentially be a problem. Orchid Fox. What's your suggestion? That's been 2 whole minutes and the red and the brown won't harden. This packaging doesn't say how long it should be cured, and neither does the instructions. So what is our cure time here? All right, let's go ahead and put some of this Hair Little base coat on. Try and keep it off your skin, of course. I would be willing to bet this product has HEMA in it, because why wouldn't it? May product, an allergic reaction by skin contact. Yeah, it says right here that it does have HEMA in it. So if you're allergic to that, probably don't use this product. And also be mindful, just because you don't have an allergy yet does not mean that you will never develop one. It is possible, so be careful. Try not to get it on your nails or on your skin any more than you absolutely have to, but also don't live your life in fear. That's no way to live. All right, in the lamp. All right, so our slip solution, it happens to have one of these caps so it keeps you from putting too much out. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna put some on this lint-free wipe because I like to wipe my gel products between layers. I don't know if this is necessary, but in my mind, I feel like the sticky layer causes adhesion problems, and I don't need it to peel because of those layers. All right, so I am going to be using these half cover dual forms. I like them because make your tip first and then you can hand make your cuticle, whereas a lot of the full cover dual forms, the cuticle isn't quite the right shape for me. So this is a good solution. I've also decided to go with the clear sparkly one. It was my favorite. Now the challenge is to not overfill it because I am notorious for putting too much. Let's just start with a pea size. There's no need to put more than this to start. We gotta get an idea of how much we're gonna need. Don't forget to cover it up into your corners. You definitely want some good edges. This is a fairly sticky one too. And then bring it down. Make sure to keep it all the way up at the edges. I don't think mine needs to be any longer than that line. I wish I could just hold on to it though, like that would be really great. Yeah. All right. My hands are sticky and I'm a mess, but such is my life. Let's put this one on. Alright, make sure you get it straight. It's good on this side. Looks good on this side. Push it down a little more. We may have to do some smoothing up here. Underneath. Make sure you're checking your undersides because sometimes it gets a little bit floody over on the sides. You want to fix that before you cure. Alright. Does that look straight? No. Let's see if we can straighten it. I think it's because my fingernail's crooked. It doesn't seem to want to be straighter than that. When I straighten it, you see how the back pushes in on this side and that side pushes out. It's like, no thank you. But what if I just gently hold it? Yeah. Let me just do that and I'm gonna put it in the lamp. Alright, well, that's what we got. It looks crooked, but my finger would not have it any other way for some reason. But let's take this off, examine. So it does have this lip here, but we'll file that down before we put our cuticle on, and we'll need to clean up our edges a little bit. It looks like it so hard to show you. It looks like it expanded under here, so I'm gonna have to do some cleanup work as well. Not a terrible length though. Let's get the other ones on before we worry about that. We'll start with this tiny little pinky. Don't want to put too much because this is a little bitty nail. And this bottle is 15 milliliters. So be mindful of that because I didn't mention it earlier. You don't get a ton of each tube. So use it wisely. Don't be wasting it like I do. That's probably too much nail, but I'll shorten it. I am such a shaky person, so this is really difficult sometimes. Nice side. This side needs to be down more. Okay. Yes. Alright, let me put that in the lamp. Alright, and so I'm just gonna rock through these real quick since you have now seen what that looks like. We don't have to go through it step by step for these, so I will be right back. Alright, so we've got our 4 more on here. Let's pop them off. I know everybody likes the popping off. Oh yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. They're looking pretty good. The shape is not bad. They're a little bit long. Probably gonna make them, you know, closer to half that, maybe 2/3 of that. So I'm gonna hand file these bits smooth, straighten up the edges a little bit, and then we will fill in the back. Alright, so we've got them cleaned up a little bit, lengthened. Now we need to wipe them off, do the backs, and then we can clean out the underside because some of them are a little thick and unruly. So let's wipe them real quick. Alright, that's a little bit cleaner. Try not to get too much. This is one of the things that is harder to do with your wrong hand. I am right-handed and I am working on my right hand, so this is quite the challenge to make us little cuticles, but I think they're going to be better than the cuticles I would have had if I made it with a full cover dual form. Alright, yeah, we're getting something here. It's starting to get a little bit long. Don't want it all up here. I want this back here. It's a little bit difficult to see as well because it's clear. And I think I might have too much, but I feel like with enough effort, I can make this a nice little apex. You know, you see? I just gotta work on it. It's just so much. I put too much product. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to let it be and then file it smooth. Alright, I did 20 seconds in the lamp just to harden it up while I work on these other ones. Remember, don't put too much. Some people like a giant apex. I am not one of those people. I like mine to be as thin as possible to still seem like a normal nail. And yet, look at all that product I'm gonna have. I apologize if I'm not doing much of this in view of the camera. It's because it's kind of hard to do when I can't see it well. And so the angles that I'm having to do it in front of the camera sometimes are not that good for actually doing work. So when I pull it to where I can see it, it gets out of shot or gets blurry, but I'm sorry. I tell you what, building nails is not fast. It takes a lot longer than it looks like. Like, these videos are sped up and there's so much stuff cut out, so it seems like it's like just a few minutes, something you can knock out real quick. But when you're actually doing it, you're like, man, the time doesn't feel like it's disappeared, but look at that clock, like what's going on there? And so that's really what it's like. It is a long process, and there are definitely ways to speed it up, and the better you get at it, the faster you get at it. But your non-dominant hand is always going to take longer than your dominant hand because it's harder. There are different techniques you can use as well, like the lazy girl method. You can make them inside of some tips so you can just stick it right on. That would certainly speed up this process, but I like to have as little product as possible. So I feel like if I just make the whole nail, it's going to be a lot thinner than it would be if I were to use a tip as well. Alright, we have got them all done. Let's give them a wipe, and then we're going to do a little file and buff to try and smooth them out and clean up the edges around the cuticle. Not bad. Alright, now we're all dusted and busted. Let's clean these puppies up. It's looking good so far. Not that shiny yet, but we have top coat to put on. Alright, and remember it had a pretty thin consistency, so let's put it on here and try not to get too much at once. Yeah, that's looking real nice. Look at all that sparkle. Heck yeah. That's beautiful. In the lamp. Alright, it is definitely no wipe. There is no stickiness left, so that is great news. I really like this. I don't know about you guys, but I think this looks pretty good. I like how much sparkle is packed in here. I like how reflective it is. I did see that Orchid Fox has some reflective polishes that I would love to try. Again, Orchid Fox, hit me up. Figure out what's going on with your brown and your red polygel, because that stuff does not cure, but I would definitely be interested in using some more of these products. I bought this myself, so it is not PR, it is not sponsored. This was just something that I saw and wanted to try out, and gotta say, I'm a big fan. It's one of the more affordable brands on Amazon, so that is also really good. Again, link for this is going to be in the description. We could definitely stop here, but like, what if we put some decorations on? What if we did that winged thing where there's like one on each side? What do you think? I don't like how it looks when your hand is out, but like when you put it together, that's cute. So I think we should actually stick some on and then maybe work in a couple of roses. Let's put some on real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to peel them off with this hand and then transfer them, maybe. I'm gonna try and do it with this hand. This is gonna be hard, not gonna lie. Okay, got one. We wanna put it relatively down here by the bottom. I'm not gonna press that down yet because I need to make sure I can line the other one up. My fingers don't quite line up right. I wonder if I should put them up higher. Definitely want to confirm our placement before we commit. Let's see. So like, that's pretty good, but I feel like they should be up higher. Maybe more like in the middle. What about that? They kind of lean different because my fingers are different. So if I go like this, I think this one's a little bit higher. Is this wise? I think yes. Let's just commit. Put them down. Excellent. I'm gonna make it work. And then, I wonder if I can put two of these together. If they're too big, I'm gonna try it like here. Turned out to be just as big as that sticker next to it. I like that. That's pretty adorable. Yeah. Let's see if we can get us a little rose. There's a few different designs of roses and I'm not sure which one I like the best. Let's do this one. That's the one I keep coming back to. Looking good, looking good. What are we gonna do over here? I guess let's go ahead and stick another butterfly, but we'll use this whole one. Yes, that's looking real nice. I wonder if I can maybe put a rose on each side of it. One of these like this kind. And it kind of overlaps it a little bit. I think I would prefer if it were thinner, but I mean, I suppose that's not the end of the world if it does. What about those? Yeah, let's do these. They're more solid anyway. Yeah, like a little trim. These stickers are actually really sturdy, which is good because my tweezers are notorious for tearing stickers. Alright, so I've got that on there. I think it's pretty cute. What do you think? And this? Yes, I'm liking it a lot. It's subtle, I think. The colors are not like bam in your face, but I think it's really cute. And we've got our little butterfly. I'm gonna get you some photos outside as well as per the usual. See if we can see some of this reflect. I think you can. Anyway, so that is it. Let me know what you thought of this kit. I'm a huge fan. I like it. I think these are cute. I think they're sturdy. I think it came with everything you could possibly need. I didn't have to bring any of my own supplies to do this. Gel products tend to stick to my nails really well, so I don't have to do the priming and bonding and all that stuff. This will stick. If they don't stick to you very well, you may want to go through that step, but you may not need to. It also came with nail art supplies and the rhinestones and the striping tape, and I didn't get to use any of that today, but that's okay because I'll still have it for the future. I've got all these colors we can do other things with. I think this is perfect for today. So that is it. I will wrap it up here. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for your likes and your comments and your interaction. Definitely check out the description box for all my links. Definitely make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.